just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And off we go from East Rutherford. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
That's made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterby. And he's got it. Remove the chains. 1st down at the 47.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
70 Lions.
Once again, it's Scatterby. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Looking to throw. It's dark, and that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And this is gonna be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Claude red. Here we go. Here we go. Plus 6. Mega. Drill 52. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
This one complete down the field to Golden. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Blaster, sit, set, ready. Red, smash, red, yellow. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Packers.
Field, black. Ready. White, 45, white. Set,
To throw is Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. It's 2nd down.
Slide through. Here we go. The Black Ultra. Cut.
Here's Love. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 12th touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. The throw is Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
for pickup of about 3. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Cano's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Graham Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
22. Claws red.
Second down throw for Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Field, black, 45, white. Smash, red. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Right back to Watson. Another grab. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 29, here's second down and 6.
Here we go. 6, mega, black, 95. Ready?
Love. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Black shot, 33. Yellow. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. Hit, made there by Watson. That's hit 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Brings up second and 1.
Second and a yard.
Set, cut. 52 blue. Set.
To throw is Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that's a big number. That is touchdown pass number 50 on the season. Just 5 shy of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for the most in one campaign.
14. Giants 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Second, 70, Timber.
The play fake. Here's Dart. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Giants.
Good for a New York Giants. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set. Viking 18.
On the ground, here's Tracy. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Javon Fuller there on the tackle.
At the 33-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Okay, ready?
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Ready up.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Shots, go.
Throwing. Dart. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
White. 50, red, cycle.
Love to throw it on first down. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Strike. Ready, smash, red, 38. Ready.
Now Love. Oh, a loose football. It looked like a Packer was able to corral it, and indeed, possession stays with Green Bay.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack. Dexter Lawrence. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Field black. Field yellow. Green jack. Red, yellow.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
52 blue. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And he's going to make his way out of bounds. That did not work as planned. Good size loss to take on 1st down.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
19, go!
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. They'll go play action here with Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. Now a timeout for the Giants. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants are back within 5.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Dart. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
So run it down. Inside is out. To run it down. To run it down. To run it down. Another ball.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
White. Here we go. Set. Edo blue. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 45. Green Jack. Set.
Here's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 33 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
32.
Throwing is Love. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Real green. Slide blue. Set.
2nd down throw for Love. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Ball red. Black ultra. Red, yellow. Ready?
Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
52 blue. Blue striker.
Here's Love to throw. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Dart. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. He's taken down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. A carry here for Tracy. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 3. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's done. The throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Wayne Walker. And the Packers will take over possessions here at the 44.
Ready, set. Red, cycle. Set, hut. Yellow, green, jack. Ready?
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Huge, yellow. Black ultra. Ready.
To throw is Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Through the middle of the field. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out in the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. 19,
Dart. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Inside the 30. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart. Forced out wide. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
He's taken down back at his own 8-yard line.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. Drill green. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Come on, set. 52, field, black. White. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Pushed out to his left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Black shot. Smack, red. Slide through. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Love to throw it on 1st down. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him. Bobby Okereke getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively. After giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap, to bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On 2nd down, Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Set.
Now Love. Moving outside the pocket. Ah, the ball's out. One of the Giants has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. This brought in out past the 20. And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys!
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
To throw is Dart. He'll get that out to Scavenge. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's catch number 40 on the season for him. He'll go play action here with Dart. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his targets. That's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
2nd and 10.
Set up. Steady.
He'll turn right side with Scavenge. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
from the 29. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 reps. 60 reps.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Set. Right. White. 10 black. Smash. Red. Cut.
To throw is Love. There's that man again. Another catch. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
Yellow. Slide through. Edo blue. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Steel. Black. Ready. Red. Blue. Striker.
Back to throw is Love. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Set. Blaster. 6. 45. White. Ready.
Here's Love. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack. Brian Burns. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set. Red. Cycle. 66. Mega. Ready.
Love. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
On the double. Claws red. Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
Throwing is Love. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, a big third down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Inside. It's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's good.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the play fake, here's Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Dart going to throw it again. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll run here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Go! On play action, it is Dart. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier. Right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Steady, right?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Come on, come on. Hey.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.